if you're trying to run Reddit accounts for OnlyFans and you keep getting banned before you even get started, or you get shadow banned, I'll tell you in this video exactly why, and I'll tell you how to bypass it and how to solve it. Most people skip the setup, they create an account, go straight to their posting, and wonder why they get shadow banned in the next couple of days before they even get a chance to post. Or people are still using the old strategy that worked 6 months ago, a year and a half ago, and in the Stone Age. So today I'm going to show you the 2 ways to properly set up and warm up Reddit accounts. There are 2 methods that I'm going to reveal. For one, you need an iPhone. The other one, you just need a computer. For both, you need internet, and I'll give you exactly what you need. Tech stacks, what kind of proxy works, what kind of accounts, etc., and exactly how you can warm up on both the setups. Even though you can use the same warm up, but I've found that one warm up works better on one, and the other one works on the other one, and one is of course better than the other one in my opinion, and the better one is what I use. So there are 2 main ways people run Reddit accounts in OnlyFans right now. One is the old age method and the golden method, the way everyone started. It was easier back in the day. That is the dolphin anti method. The other one that's working right now is iPhone jailbreak method. So you basically need a bunch of iPhones, one per VA, and then you can just jailbreak it and run 30, 40, 50, 60 accounts. This is actually very cost effective as well, but yeah, I'll get into details later. Both can work, but I want you to know exactly what a method is. So once you commit to one, you know exactly what you're getting into. I'm going to tell you pros and cons. I'm going to tell you tech stacks, everything. So starting with a jailbreak iPhone stack. So for jailbreak iPhone stack, you need jailbreak an iPhone, and every iPhone has a different method for jailbreak depending on what iPhone it is, depending on what software it is. So what you can do is you can actually go to this website. Let me just open it real quick. So you can basically go to this website. It's called ios.cfw.guide, and you can just go get started. Select the device, in this case iPhone. For mine, it's an iPhone 8 or iPhone 7. I have multiple, so I'm not sure which one this is. But yeah, let's go with the more common one, which is iPhone 8. And then it basically tells you exactly what to do, depending on the software and everything. It's a very good guide, very simple guide, very straightforward. So you need iPhone. You need to actually buy this app called Shadow Rocket for proxies. For proxies and VPN, basically to show that you're actually in the USA. I'm operating from India myself, but all my Reddit accounts are in the US. One more thing that you need to buy is Crane app via Celio. What Crane app actually does is each profile that you're going to make is going to be in a separate container, and each container is going to have their own fingerprint. So it's going to look like they are on a separate device in themselves. Shadow Rocket VPN always on, and the kind of proxy you need is a mobile proxy, 5G. I'll actually link where I buy it from in the description. You'll get a code, discount code as well. Make sure the VPN is always on. That is all you need, and of course you need Reddit accounts. For Reddit accounts, depending on your strategy, but if you are running the Reddit accounts the OG method way, where you buy accounts and then you warm them up, and then you start posting on them, you need accounts that are at least 3 months old, 2.5k post karma, and 350 or more comment karma. And yeah, that's about it. That is all you need to start running Reddit. Multiple accounts, then you need to do your own research. You can go watch other videos I have to know how to do other things. So the pros and cons about the jailbroken iPhone is it's real phone fingerprint, so it's more natural to Reddit. Second thing is multiple containers in one device. I run up to 30 to 50 accounts in one device. I do all kinds of strategies, SFW, NSFW, spam, testing new strategies and whatnot. This is the most reliable method right now, the most common method also right now, and I'm not sure it's getting patched anytime soon because it actually depicts a real user. Unless you go and do some stupid bullshit activity, there's no way of getting caught. See, it's also harder to detect. But the thing is, it requires jailbreak, which is practically free. iPhone required, which is in the starting, can be around 50 to 80 bucks, very, very cheap. It's a little bit complex initial setup if you don't know, if you're not tech savvy at all, if you are like, oh, I don't know how to use a phone, which I'm not sure is the case. One physical device limit, which limits you to outsourcing it. That means if I want my VA in Africa or Philippines to work on it, I cannot send the phone there. I'll either they have to have a phone beforehand, or I'll need to buy a phone with them. And if they start working with me, the phone is theirs. So the investment, I'll have to remake it, etc., etc. And there's all kinds of risks with that. The accounts, they have all the accounts. You cannot see what they're doing. So it's basically hard to outsource. But yeah. So formed account requirement. You need accounts that are farmed on iOS, US proxy only. If you buy fucking Polish accounts farmed on a Dolphin anti, they're gonna get banned very, very quickly. So you need to make sure. Ignore this bullshit. This is all written by AI. But yeah, you need accounts that are farmed on iOS and my other requirements that I told you. But anyways, so the warm-up process, you can take a quick look. It's very, very easy. Day 0, you log in, scroll 30 to 90 seconds, maybe 1 or 2 upvotes. Not much activity. That's okay. Save your time. And then day 1, day 2, scroll 1 to 5 minutes. Even more, the more the better. Join a couple subreddits. Upvote, check upvotes. Actually upvote and go on your browser and see if you upvoting on a fresh account actually did increase the upvote on the post itself or not. Fuck. Yeah, and then join a couple subreddits. Not NSFW. SFW, make some comments. Day 3, join 5 subs, 1 NSFW comment, search topics, and then I'm not sure what's outreach, but day 5 you're kind of start posting with 1 or 2 posts per day. Make sure the account is set up before that, and also make sure that before you start posting, you post the link on your profile at least 2 days before. At least 2 days before you start posting. Otherwise, the Reddit spam filter is gonna hit. And let's say you make a post and a Reddit spam filter hits, and you post again right after, your account is getting fucked, booted out of the gate, boom, banned, your money out the window. So what you want to do is, if in case Reddit filter gets hit anytime, what you want to do is you want to stay, pause, don't post for the next 24 to 48 hours, and then restart posting. And the Reddit filter is going to go away. Make sure you do some activity in the middle. Make some comments, maybe some text posts, 1 or 2 on Ask Reddit and whatnot. Do some upvotes, scroll for 10-15 minutes a day, and that is going to make this Reddit filter go away. Now coming to the second method, anti-detect browser. Well, I'm sure most of the people who have any experience with Reddit already know anti-detect browser, what it is. Actually, not just Reddit, OnlyFans. It used to be a very common tool. Now it's not that common to use. It's not needed as much anymore because of everything moving to devices. But yeah, you do need a laptop or PC. You need any Dolphin or AdsPower, any anti-detect browser. You do need, if you're running more than 5 profiles, you will need to buy extra profiles. You can get a mobile proxy from not gridpanel.net, but I use this website called Proxidize. You can find again in the description. And then you can just go on Reddit, each account, or other thing you can do is you can buy sticky proxy, 1 per account, so you don't have to rotate every time you use, and it's just a sticky proxy, and yeah, it's much cheaper, and maybe for the same amount of price you can run like 20 to 30 profiles on Dolphin Anti, and this is something you can do as well. And then just 1 profile, 1 Reddit account, 1 proxy, and boom, that's your setup. Very easy. Pros and cons, it can work from any laptop and PC around the world. You don't need any complicated setups. As I said, it's very, very easy. You can actually work on multiple profiles at one time. Let's say I have 3 fucking screens here, so I can maybe work on I can take a look at 9 profiles at the same time. Yeah. Also, if you're tech savvy, fucking Claude AI can, Claude AI can do a lot of work for you as well. It's faster to spin up, easier to outsource and give access to any VA. And the good thing is you can actually double check the work your VA is doing, and you can keep an eye on whatever he's doing from anywhere in the world, because everything is on your computer as well. But the thing is, it's much higher band risk. Needs browser warm up daily, so you need more activity. Fingerprints are like much more complicated because very few people use them on computer. And yeah, this is not recommended as primary. But I do know some people running a very successful anti-detect browser farm, anti-detect browser profile farm, posting farm, and whatnot, everything automated. So it's also much easier to automate on computer, even though you can automate on phone as well, but it's much easier. And the farm account requirement is the same as here. And this is a warm-up day, 7 days pro. It needs more warm-up. The Reddit account setup is very, very easy. So this is exactly like my step-by-step SOP. Pick up the profile from, it's blank, maybe some comments, it's form karma, but there's nothing else done. So step 1, rotate the proxy before login. Open the account 7 to 10 minutes before touching anything else. Drop 2 to 3 comments in NSFW. Drop 2 to 3 comments in SFW. Excuse me. Join 2 to 3 targeted subreddits, the one you plan to post in later. You can do some activity in there. Upvotes, downvotes, doesn't matter. Just make sure you have good activity in the first 7 to 10 minutes, and then go to the username, not the username, but the display name, change it to your model's name, change the bio, put a pretty banner picture, maybe a profile picture. Don't do anything. Don't post any links right now. Don't post any links right now anywhere. Okay? And then, you've done all that. You'll also get an award for profile perfection. And the next thing you want to do is set an avatar, make it look girly, make it look nice. This can actually bring in a lot of traffic from comments. You've written the bio already. What's left? Yeah, and then the next day, after doing some activity again, maybe doing a text post or maybe doing some comments, depending on the goal of your account, post link in the bio. Make sure the CTA is the same. Post a verification photo. Post a verification photo on your profile. Pin it. Post a CTA, but do not make sure there are no links in the comments of your post, and there are no link posts yet. You can do that once the account has some age and some activity for maybe like 10 days, but I wouldn't recommend it earlier because the accounts, what I've seen is my accounts get booted as soon as I post a link in the comment section of my pinned post. And yeah, there are a lot of CTAs you can use. Be creative with it. You can test and try. For example, if I'm running spam, I'm always keeping track of what kind of CTA I'm giving, what kind of pin post, what kind of CTA, what I'm writing on the link in the bio, and all that stuff. And yeah, that is about it. Make sure you don't send anyone links in the DMs. You're gonna get a lot of DMs, but make sure you're not doing that stupid shit. Also, guys, I do have a free OFM group that you want to join. Just go to my description and join it. It's good for discussion, networking, asking questions, etc.